Welcome to another GBR presentation. This is a special international event presented by Race2Play. This grid will consist of 18 cars as we run down the starting lineup. There are 4 members of Gone Broke Racing participating in this event. Fawn Thomas, he qualified 18th. Jason Langendorfer qualified 11th. Chris Sherburne qualified 9th. And Dale Green qualified in 12th. So there'll be a good representation of GBR during the course of this race. This will be a 63 lap event at Symmons Plains, which is a short 2.4 kilometer circuit. It features a long back straight where these cars will reach upwards of 260 kilometers per hour. So let's head on down to the start-finish line. Waiting for the green lights, and they're underway. And looks like one of the cars spun out right in front of the other group mid-pack. No incident thus far. If they come through turn 2, it's a sharp left-hander, and one of the cars shot right across in front of the others and caused a major pileup. You have to go back here in a moment and see what happened on the replay. And looks like Ross McGregor will take the early lead. He dominated in qualifying and practice, of course. And it looks like Anselin and Ray have a nice battle here for second. As they come through turn 6 and 7. Here's the replay here. This is Turon, and he got a real slow start. That's Rolf gets right in front of him there, and then Turon slams into the back of him and pushes him right in front of the other cars, causes a major pileup there. This is lap 3. Cars come through the right-hander at turn 2. On board with Thomas. So Fawn Thomas is already moving up the grid very quickly here. Side by side through the hairpin, and he will make the pass. And this is a good shot. This is up ahead is the hairpin. And looks like somebody had some brake lock up there. A lot of smoke going on because these cars have to hammer on the binders real quick. Who's this? Carlo loses the back end as he hits the binders and slams into the wall. It's going to drop him all the way back to 14th. And again, a lot of passing opportunities at that hairpin. It's a matter of who can outbrake. The problem is if you brake too late, you could take each other out very easily. And that's Langendorfer. He was the one who was involved in an early accident. They have a good run here on Bailey. Trying to get in the slipstream a bit there. As they go side by side. And Langendorfer will try the crossover move. And he will make the pass. He's on board with Thomas. It's Gerritsen and Mello just in front of him. Keeping just enough distance, waiting for one of them to make a mistake, and sure enough, I believe that was Mello. A little sideways there, got a little contact. And Thomas will gladly take advantage and move up 2 more spots. This is Sherburne. Right on the bumper of Campos. This is for 10th. Both drivers trying to give each other a little bit of room there. A little squirrely, but Sherburne makes it stick. Nice bit of driving. Somebody left a piece of their car behind, and Langendorfer punts it out of the way. This is Dale Green and Rolf Jason. And that's Langendorfer trying to make a pass there. Locks it up big time, almost takes out the other car, but it's able to hang on. That's Campos earlier. This is the car that Sherburne was battling just a couple laps ago, and Campos gets sideways, and he'll drop a couple spots as well. So a lot of trading places so far. Got a nice train going on between Bailey and Campos again. Campos is in a lot of action here. Continues to get pressure from the cars behind him. The key to these cars is consistency. If you can maintain a consistent lap, you'll do well in this series. Now it looks like Campos is struggling a bit. And Bailey trying to work around some lap traffic, it appears. About a third of the way through the race. Our top five is McGregor, Anselin, Ray, Cardi, and Ciafello. And I apologize for, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing many of these names. Race2Play isn't really a social type environment. And looks like we have Dale Green just lost his connection, electrical failure. He was running a great race, but unfortunately his day is done. And Sherburne starting to struggle with the tires a bit here. Was running a 9th, looks like he dropped to 10th. As Garrettson gets by him. Keep an eye on that battle as the race continues. And this is Ciafello again. He's currently in 6th. And Turon locks it up, just about takes him out. So Turon was the cause of the wreck at the very beginning of the race, and a little on edge today. It appears he's very fast, but right on the edge of control with his car. So halfway through the race, lap 31, looks like the leaders start to make their pits. This is a 1 mandatory pit stop race. Very slow pit road speed at 25 miles per hour. And the pits continue to be very busy. And one of the cars, Leah Reddy, gets sideways and gets into the side of Thomas. Didn't do too much damage to his car, but there's another car that's had his struggles today as well. Shot of the cars coming around the sweeping right-hander. And this is Anselin, currently in 2nd, trying to get around some lap traffic. That's Cardi and Langendorfer. Kind of tries to push the issue a little bit there around the hairpin. This is on board with Cardi. The problem is such a short track as the faster guys start to lap traffic. There's still a lot of battles going on, as is the case here, and Langendorfer tries to go wide, let it by, and almost spins out, but somehow saves it. But that's going to allow Cardi to get right up on his bumper here. There's another battle we'll keep an eye on as this continues. Further back, this is for 12th between Rolf and Bailey, and Rolf takes advantage of that slipstream on the back straight here. Moves on over, and Bailey is able to brake a little bit later, and they make contact, and that pushes Rolf off into the dirt. And Bailey looks like he will hold the position. This is, again, the battle between Cardi and Langendorfer. And Ray has a major brake lockup. is able to make it stick and gets around him. And the battle for 8th between Sherburne and Garrettson continues. They've been bumper to bumper for quite a few laps here. And Garrettson loses it, slams into the side of Sherburne. Sherburne hits the wall. Major front damage to his car. That is very unfortunate. Those guys had a great race going. And this is a replay. This is on Langendorfer. You can see all the smoke up ahead. And he tries to snake his way through the carnage. And gains a couple spots because of it. Rolf flashes his lights to allow Turon to go by. Turon again rear-ends somebody. That is the 3rd time we've seen him hit somebody from behind this race. The stewards may have to have a look at that after this thing's all said and done. And this is our current leader. McGregor has a huge lead. And again, working through all the traffic. Lots of battles going on out here. This is Langendorfer and Carty continuing to battle for 8. And that's Milo, so it's a 3-way battle. And McGregor's going to be a little bit nervous here. Squeezes in a little bit, but the track is very narrow. Looks like Langendorfer is able to get around him, so that'll move him up to 7. And then he'll get by Langendorfer as well. Just a few laps to go. Thomas working his way back up through some lap traffic. And that's Carty gets sideways. Somehow hangs on to it. Going side by side and through turn 2. And Thomas will get by safely. It's a little hairy when those cars are battling in front of you. Final lap, McGregor dominates today's race. Anselin will come in 2nd. Ray rounds out the podium. Thomas finishes 4th. And Turon, still sliding around, finishing 5th. Congratulations to McGregor. He does his victory burnout. And here are the results. So the 4 drivers for Gonbrook Racing, Thomas finishes 4th, Langendorfer finishes 7th, Sherburne finishes in 13th, and Green, after his electrical failure, finishes in 17th. Thanks for joining us for this special GBR presentation.